Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a wave short here on the euro. Now the first target's going to come off at 1.1010. The final target, we've got 1.1000 right in the way. Big century marks. We've got to go right on that level. I don't want to go below it because, price may not break through. Now, that being said, we are expecting overall that price breaks through these range lows down here at 1.0996. But you can see all through the morning here, we've got that 1100 level coming in and just, you get a bounce, and I don't want to see us come test our target to the tick, and then all of a sudden, it kind of makes it difficult because it doesn't fill us, and then it goes up and say, no, you don't want to deal with that. So just put it right on 1100 or go ahead of it a little bit, and that's kind of where we're looking right now. So second target coming off right at 1.100 or 1100, if you will. And then the final target, because we are expecting this to break through the lows of 996, we're looking for the final target down here at 88. So that's going to be the final push if we can get it. Now from our entry here at 1017, our target at 1010 gives us a nice 7-tick first target scalp. Second target's coming off a little bit lower here at 1100. Again, that big number. That gives us 17. And then the final target's going to be all the way down here at 10988, and that'll give us 29 more ticks on the run. So if we can get all of these filled, we're looking at 2 off at 17, that's 14, plus 1 off at 17, plus another one at 29, and that gives us 60 ticks total on the trade. Now, we just got our first target filled here. The one thing we really need to be careful of is going to break even right off the bat. We're seeing this whole morning be very whippy. You can see every time we start getting across and back into the cloud, it's just been a choppy disaster, right? So you got to be really careful. Instead of that, we're going to look to trail along with these swings to give us a little bit more of kind of a benefit of a doubt. So now we can go to break even. We've got a swing that we can work with here. We got our second target filled at 17. Now it's just a matter of letting this thing go and giving us more swings to go with. You could also trail along with the cloud, but we're going to stick with the swings for right now just to give it as much room as possible. You could even go with the BMT back here at 24 and just trail along with that. That's also another option, but that's putting you back in negative territory. We've already got the first 2 targets filled. We don't want to give anything back at this point, and luckily enough, there's a swing at 16, so our stock can go to 17. So it gives us that little bit of a buffer that we're looking for without choking the trade out. So we'll let this kind of continue down. That final target, we are expecting that breakdown of 10996. It's just a matter of seeing it actually break through that level. That's going to be the hard part. So it's a good thing that we've got the 3 primary targets taken off of. We're just looking for that last one at 29 to see if we can get that final target. So we'll give it a little bit of time here, and then we'll see if we can get that final filled at 988. All right, we're seeing a nice continuing push from the sellers here. We came 1 tick away from our target, so let's go to a reversal bar, which will be at 997. I'm actually going to give it 1 more tick just because we have this wick back here at 997. We're going to go to 998 just to give it a little bit of extra room. But we're looking for the overall lows to get tested down here. 1 tick away again. Just need to see the extra little push. We tested it. No fill, just need to see it get filled now. Now, because we did actually test it without a fill, I don't want to see this thing come back at all, so we'll lock in our stop a little closer, and there we go, we finally got that filled. So we got our target filled at 10988. Final move down, really nice move. It did exactly what we thought it would do. It got stuck at that 1100 level, kind of bounced around for a little while. Once it finally cracked through, we got that break of the range low at 996, and that kind of led into that last target getting filled. So overall on the move, 60 ticks on the trade. Beautiful move to the downside, just a little bit sloppy in general. We can see that just, zooming back a little bit here. This whole move down has been really nothing more than just kind of a wide range, right? And actually that range kind of started with the morning right here, and you can see they got stuck right at those highs and then fell off. So it's expected that we go through the lows, and from here we might just go right back up to the highs. They may continue getting tanked down, right? But we don't know that yet. Just got to trade what we see, and in this case we saw a beautiful opportunity to hop in, going back down to the range lows, and that locked in 60 ticks. So that's going to be the trade. Beautiful move down. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com, and as always, we'll catch you next time.